It's 19 and over, baby. It's 19 and over, baby. It's 19 and over, baby. So bring the girls out, cause we going crazy.
Hello, welcome to another episode of 19 and Over. I'm your host, Jay Harris. This is going to be the third episode of the first round of the 19 and Over Doty Mock Draft. This is the draft where we act as your GM for your favorite team. If you haven't watched the first two rounds, I implore you to click on the first two episodes, watch them, then come back to this one. As joining me as always is going to be Brett Nims on my left. We have Adam Hawkins on our right, and we're going to jump right into it. We're starting out with the Bengals at the number 21 pick. Bengals, this team has got a good, solid foundation on offense. They've got good weapons on defense. Honestly, they're really, really, really close. I love Marvin Lewis as a coach. I like what he's been doing there. They don't really need a lot. So right now, we're going to go ahead and draft Bud Dupree. We're going to move him in at tackle. We're going to have him be a nice little figurehead, put on the other end next to Andre Smith, give Andy Dalton some time. The jury's still out on him, but you know what? The more weapons you give him, the more ideas that, the more time and time to get him to pick down the field with his weapons. Yeah, you know what? I like it. We're gonna go forward. Bud Dupree coming off the board at number 21. 22, Adam, you got the Steelers. Who do you got them taking?
I'm going to take Kevin Johnson, quarterback, Wake Forest. Time to get some youth in that secondary.
Okay.
Build that steel curtain back up.
Absolutely. Yeah, Palomalo, they're getting a little long in the tooth back there. Ike, honestly. Yeah, he's, by the way, is that the biggest forehead you have ever seen in your life?
No.
Yeah, dude, he's an alien.
Tyra Banks and Charlie Villanueva.
Oh.
Tyler Banks does have a big forehead.
If Charlie Villanueva's got a disease, he's got alopecia. He can't help that. Now you're just making fun of handicapped people.
Now,
Brett Nims makes fun of handicapped people.
Handicapped people are going to hate our shit. Whatever.
Brett, you're on the clock. The hometown Lions.
Speaking
Who you
of
got them
handicap,
taking?
I got the Lions, my team.
Yeah.
We need defensive tackles. Let's load them up. Malcolm Brown, defensive tackle, Texas. Think that'd be a good, stick him right next to Lodi Nada. We lost Fairley Insu. Chase some money in Miami. Screw yourself. But, I think Malcolm Brown would be a good fit.
They're saying obviously it'd be easy to say Sue's going to who they miss more, but Fairley, they had big ideas and big hopes and dreams for that guy.
Big hopes. Couldn't stay on the field. Legal issues, health issues. He was a force to be reckoned with when he was on the field with Sue. But I think we plug and play players. We plug and chug with players on the defensive line. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Okay. You know what? Hey, defense was great last year. You're bringing in some guys to fill in some holes. I get it. Looks like I got the Cardinals sitting at number 24. Here's the deal with the Cardinals. Once again, defense, awesome. Offense, they got some weapons. Fitzgerald is still doing his thing. It's quarterback. There's no quarterback that you can take right here, but if you talk about a team that is just one piece away, it's the Cardinals. Right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and help them revitalize that line. They got Abraham. He's getting a little long in the tooth. I got them taking Eli Harold out of University of Virginia. Help get some more of that pass rush going on the defense. They can never have enough defense on that side of the ball, so that's what I got them taking. If I have to pick a sleeper team besides the Rams, I got the Cardinals. Cardinals were right there the last 2 years. Hopefully they can get over that hump to make the playoffs.
Carson Palmer's got to stay healthy.
Yeah,
Keep
just
upright.
talk about just one piece away, the quarterback.
And Upati.
Brett Nims, you got the Panthers out of Carolina at number 25. Who are the Panthers taking?
I thought Adam had the Panthers.
No. We're going back around. Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever. All right.
Read your paper.
God, I don't hate the Panthers. I'm just not a huge Cam Newton fan.
What do you got against Cam Newton?
Auburn University, man. I cannot stand players from Auburn. God, he's just a piece of work. I do like Manziel though. But if I was the Carolina GM, you got to protect Cam Newton. So J.J. Clemens, offensive tackle.
No, it makes a lot of sense, actually. You know, they lost two big. Khalil went down, and then Jordan Gross retired. Yeah. So honestly, actually, offensive line, it makes a lot of sense.
They got receivers.
Kelvin
They
Benjamin.
got running backs. They got
They got like five running backs there. They're paying them.
Take your pick.
Yeah. So, do you think that Cam Newton is the type of quarterback that gets you to the Super Bowl? When I think of Winston, Cam Newton, that's who I kind of like.
Two different style quarterbacks.
Winston can't
Honestly, I don't think there's a type of quarterback that gets you to the Super Bowl. I think it's all on your defense, and it's mostly on your defense, and it's a mixture of is your offense consistent.
Sure.
Consistency. Russell Wilson took I wouldn't say took Seattle to the Super Bowl, but he was the quarterback 2 years in a row, and he's not a conventional style Super Bowl quarterback that
he's
like
short.
Ben Roethlisberger.
He's too short.
Tom
He can never
Brady,
get
Eli
you there.
Manning,
He's
Peyton
too
Manning.
short.
He's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
He's a god.
Yeah. Hell of a player.
Good deal. Good deal. Next on the clock, it's going to be the Ravens. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ravens pick. Here's the deal with them. They need help on the offense. They need help on the defense. I think actually they kind of overachieved because that team got gutted. They are after the Super Bowl run. You talk about they had to pay Flacco, and that team, trying to get the salary cap in check, just got gutted. They started out nice. They got a linebacker out of Alabama last year. I'm going to have them going defensive tackle. I'm going to go Armstead out of Oregon. I like it just because they lost Haloti Ngata. I love saying that name. So, you have once again, it's one of the another plug and play kind of player. But you know what? You got to start from the inside out. I like Armstead. I like what he brings. Ravens have always been defense first, so I like that pick with them going forward. Right now, Adam, pick number 27, the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys select Jalen Collins, cornerback, LSU. I know we messed up last time with our LSU cornerback.
I believe Claiborne.
Pick for this one.
Yeah.
No expectations with this one.
Okay. All right. Now, what do we expect from the Cowboys going into next season? Because they were right. You talk about overachieving. The Cowboys had a great season. Everybody had them going 8-8, and they just blew that mark out of the water. The Eagles kind of were the front runners, and they faded down the end. Dallas held strong. Des Bryant had a great year. Romo had a great year. So right now defense. It seems to be like that, just missing piece from them to get
As
there.
a owner of Des Bryant in fantasy football, he did not have a great year. He had a boomer bust year.
Oh, he had a great
bust.
year.
He had a numbers as he has every year.
Boomer bust.
Solid year.
Boomer bust.
And you know what? He puts up.
He's evolved into the Calvin Johnson fantasy player.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Look at the numbers, man.
Yeah, his numbers have
Well,
been
and Calvin Johnson
exactly the same the last
and
4
Calvin
years.
Johnson's defense, he was hurt last year, so
He's always hurt, man. I'm tired of hearing that excuse.
Des is very rarely hurt.
Yeah,
he'll
I gotta
put up
go
the same
with Adam
numbers
on
again
this
this year.
one. Yeah,
He'll put up the
he's-
same
Look at his
numbers
fantasy
again.
numbers. Look at his fantasy numbers.
Yeah, they've been solid.
Solid. Every game, you'd say they're solid.
I'm saying for a season, you can't go every single
For
game.
a season,
Well,
yeah.
a guy's not going to get
But
100
when you're
yards and a
looking for a
touchdown
fantasy
every
player,
single game.
I want consistency for fantasy. I want consistency.
I'll take
You know
1,200
who's
yards and 10
consistently
touchdowns.
giving me 27 points at the end of the season?
27?
Odell Beckham Jr.
You won't do it next year.
Nope. But
Guaranteed.
hey, that's pretty damn consistent for a fantasy player. Antonio Brown, 100 yards and a touchdown. That's what you're looking
He's
for in
not
a
going to do
fantasy
that again next year
receiver.
either, especially with Le'Veon Bell on the bench.
We'll see.
3 games.
Now, are you worried about the infamous tape that TMZ says exists that is going to blow, Des Bryant's spot out the thing? I heard some kind of, I don't know, I heard it's supposed to make Ray Rice look like a, romper room video. I
If
don't
it's his
know.
mom, then she probably deserved it, but I won't get into that one. She's a piece of work.
Yeah, too soon. Too soon on that one. Adam, we're doing back-to-back picks. You are now the GM for the Broncos. Adam, Broncos, who are they picking?
Tackle out of Stanford. Building that line.
Absolutely.
Got to keep the old geezer upright. Get that running game going.
That dude's going to be dusting his arm before every game. Just,
At least he'll be playing. Johnny Manziel won't be.
yeah, we'll see about that.
We will.
Manning kind of had a down year. I mean, down year for Peyton Manning-wise. I mean, is he Have we seen like kind of the glory days
Oh,
of Peyton Manning kind of go by?
His down years are still better than 3/4
He's like
of the
that.
league.
That's
He's like
also
that
true.
old cowboy, you know, the old gunslinger. You know, come back out for that last showdown.
Yeah.
He still got some rust, but he'll get it
He
done
can
every once in a
he
while.
can shoot one good gun, but
You can just tell he wants to go out like LA. He just wants that last win to go out on. And
if he
it's
won
just-
it, he'd be done.
Oh yeah,
LA.
absolutely. If he won,
Yeah.
yeah, the game, yeah. But you can
LA.
just tell like he's still chasing that second
yeah.
ring. He's still chasing it.
Got to keep him upright.
Brett Nims, we're at pick number 29, Indianapolis Colts. You're on the clock. Who we
The
got?
Colts need a running back. I'm going high ceiling. Todd Gurley, running
Todd
back,
Gurley.
Georgia.
Absolutely.
I think Gurley, get him healthy, get him in a system like Indianapolis where they have the passing game. Their defense is subpar. You know, they're working on that. I think Gurley comes in and runs the rock pretty well.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Luck. I mean, who
Yeah.
saw Luck? People thought Luck was going to be good. I don't think
No, a lot
anybody
of people
thought he was
called-
going to be.
no, a lot of people
really?
called Luck to be
I
this
thought it
good.
was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be this good. This
a lot of
soon.
people, but I will say the experts, but the experts say that on a lot of people and miss.
Yeah.
But they were right. I mean, a lot of people said this is a franchise quarterback. You take him number
Yeah,
one.
he's just everything that you would want. Stays
why they took
upright.
him and not
doesn't
RG3.
get injured. You
He's
know,
a beast.
throws a rock. Yeah, he just
He's a hell of a
clutch.
competitor.
Oh, yeah.
He's just everything that you'd want. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just been. You know, they thought that they got
they got-
Richardson.
now they got
you know,
Andre
they would
Johnson.
fix that.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
know,
they're gonna be
running back
dangerous,
problem.
man.
Yeah, I like Indy.
They got Frank
really
Gore,
do.
too.
I really
Frank
do.
Gore got about 2 years left in him. They got
They
Boom
build up-
Herron.
they
You bring.
build
I
up
think
that
that's a
offensive
perfect
line.
system
Especially
for
with
Todd Gurley
Gurley.
to go into.
Gurley, people forget he had the Heisman Trophy like in his back pocket
Yeah.
the first
That
6
injury.
weeks. You know,
We'll
then
see
he
how
got
he
injured.
bounces
yeah.
back from it though.
Yeah.
Science.
Knee injury.
Looks like I'm on the clock. Pick number 30. I got the Packers. I love everything that the Packers do. They kind of own. Sorry, they own that division, man.
Yeah.
You know, Detroit, Minnesota. They're always kind of, you know,
A-Rod.
chasing. They're always chasing the Packers. You know, AJ Hawk has kind of been a stable for that team. And losing him, yeah, he got old. He got old. I get it. He got old. But I want to replace AJ Hawk. Let's gonna go with Stephon Anthony. We're gonna go replace that linebacking core. We're gonna get younger. Packers gonna help solidify that defense. They really are in a good position because it's not like they have to go up. They're just sustaining. So that's what I got them. I got the Packers sustaining at number 30. 31, we got Adam on the clock with the Saints. Who we got?
We got to replace the ginger tight end, so we're taking Max Williams. Minnesota.
I wanted him next.
They go defense first. Max Williams with the second pick.
Is it time for the Saints to rebuild?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's getting to the point to where, like, you know, you hear the rumors out there, especially once they got rid of Graham. You started hearing the rumors that Breeze might be the time to kind of ship him out of town. I'm just saying that team looked close a couple years ago, but it really doesn't look close. I mean, right now might be the time to just, like, get some more assets
They
and,
need
you know,
some
build. You know?
defense, big time. But,
Absolutely, you
but
know.
when you lose Graham, you got to replace him a little bit. So
Absolutely. I like the pick. 2 left. Number 32, Brett. You're the Patriots. Super Bowl champions. Who we got?
Well, since Max Williams was taken,
oops.
he would be great in New England. I'll go Eddie Goldman, defensive tackle. They lost
Okay.
Vince Wilfork, and you know that's tough loss, but they got a pretty decent defense, you know. And if they need another anchor, defensive line. There you go.
Patriots, you know, Super Bowl champions.
Talk about
You
Take
know,
someone
just
from
plugs
Florida
and
State,
plays.
take
Plug and play.
take a player from Florida State, and put him on the Patriots. I mean,
Maybe he'll behave.
Replace the guy, replace the guy from Miami. Yeah, they like them Southern boys. They like them Southern boys on the line. I'm finishing up. We're gonna go back around with the Bucks. We took a quarterback with the number 1 pick. I want to give him something to throw it to, so I'm going Jalen Strong, wide receiver, Arizona State.
That's
I
a
like
dangerous-
people growing together though. That's the reason for the pick. You know, VJax is getting a little long in the tooth. You gave him Evans. You know, let's go ahead and give him another wide receiver. You got people to grow with. They're not going to be the, you know, little combo the first year, but the second year, third year, now you have that nice little rapport. I like it.
Now,
I like
would
the
Doty
Bucks.
approve? Would Doty approve of that 33rd pick?
Doty
With Doty.
Doty
think
would
so?
love that pick.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
They're gonna get rid of Vincent Jackson after a year or so. Boom.
Stamp of approval right there. Well, there's our first round. This is the first ever 19 and Over Mock Draft. If you like what we're doing, please like us. Please subscribe to the page. If you don't like what we're doing, or if you want to see something different, please leave your comments. If you want to see a show, tell us what you want to see. We will do it for you. On behalf of Brett, Adam, I'm Jay Harris. Thank you for watching. Good night.
The show you should be about. The show that it's all about. Sports, music, movies, and booze. Just about anything, no rules. Yeah, we going all out. Got Nims, Jay, and Adam. And the 21 and over plus 18 played out. So we bringing you fresh opinions. Better yet, facts straight up from the underground. It's 19 and over, baby. It's 19 and over, baby. It's 19 and over, baby. So bring the girls out, cause we